Hello everyone. So for this session, we'll start with the chapter 1 from the book First Flight, and the chapter name is A Letter to God, written by G.L. Fuchs. The story presents the infinite faith of a man to God. In this story, Lencho, a farmer who is the protagonist of the story, expecting for a rain shower to nourish his fields of corn, and for that he was praying to God for rain. To the utmost excitement, rainfall did happen, and he was so happy to see the rain, and he compared the large droplets of rain to 10 cents and small droplets of rain to 5 cents. As you know, the cents as the currency. But sooner, that rain droplets turned into hailstorm. As you all know, the hailstorm is the ice balls, and that hailstorm destroyed his entire cornfield. He and his family became so sad and worried, as their entire livelihood was dependent on the year's produce. So they were so sad. But Lencho had its immense faith on God, and for that faith he decided to write a letter to God explaining his situation and ask for help of 100 pesos to earn his livelihood. So he went to the town, and in the post office he write a letter and addressed to the name to God. The letter, on being noticed by the postmaster, at first he laughed, but then motivated him want to do something for the farmer because he doesn't want to shake the immense faith of Lencho on God. He contributed from his salary and collects money from his colleagues. In total, they able to collect 70 pesos only, and that money they wrapped in an envelope and posted to the Lencho. On having found the letter, Lencho was not at all shocked, but instead he gets angry on finding that the amount was less than what he had expected. So what he decided, he's going to again write a letter to God and conveying his disappointment and distrust to the employees of post office, and he thought that the post office employees had stolen his remaining amount, and he complaining in his letter about them, and also addressed them as bunch of crooks. So what he thought, that the post office employees had stolen his money, because God can't do that. God will never distrust him. So that's the story of the chapter. chapter. Now we move on to some important questions of the chapter. Question number 1. What did Lencho hope for? So what did Lencho hope for? I hope you will be able to give the answers after the reading of the chapter. Question number 2. How did the rain change? What happened to Lencho's fields? Question number 3. Why does the postmaster send money to Lencho? Why does he sign the letter God? Question number 4. Write down the character sketch of Lencho and the character sketch of postmaster. So these are the questions which you have to note it down in a notebook and write the answers by your own. That's all for the today. Thank you so much.